Hello everybody, it's the 8th of June 2015, it's Dan here from Essex, United Kingdom. Now, it's not been quite so warm today, around 17 degrees I believe, and it's even said that there are going to be maybe some frosts, or at least very close to frosts, in the northern part of the UK. So it's certainly worth checking the weather in your area and taking the necessary steps to ensure that you don't lose any crops tonight if there is indeed a frost. Because believe it or not, here in the UK, we sometimes do get frosts in July. Not so much down here because in the southeast of England we tend to get warmer weather, but it is said to get down to around 12 degrees here, which for a nighttime temperature is rather cool for around here as well. So in my polytunnel here, having a quick look, not doing too bad, and today it was the budget here in the UK, where George Osborne sets out the sort of economic steps, if you will, for the next year. Now, some people are going to agree with what he said, some aren't. As usual, there's going to be disagreement. Big changes to tax credits and also other changes as well. So these are looking quite nice. My squashes here, aren't they? And of course, one of the things that's been mentioned is minimum wage, increasing up to £9 an hour by the year 2020, which sounds good, but how much £9 an hour will buy you in the year 2020, who knows? But certainly a big call in the UK for a more realistic wage, if you will, for purchasing the goods necessary for survival in this day and age, including food. So that brings me on to my next point. I was thinking, now, I don't remember George Osborne mentioning too much, and I only saw the highlights, but too much about alcohol and cigarette duty. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but in previous budgets they always seem quite keen to raise the cost and the tax on cigarettes and alcohol. Now, we know that cigarettes cause health problems, and we know that excessive alcohol as well can also cause health problems. But another thing I've been thinking of is excessive sugar in one's diet, bad quality food. So what would people think about maybe a tax on food with excessive sugar, for example chocolate bars and biscuits, and maybe the government to a degree subsidising good quality organic food? So that would be organic fruit and veg, free range organic meat. um, so if the government was subsidising free range meat and organic free range meat and organic fruit and veg, would you support that policy? Now, of course, that may be paid for by higher taxes on bad food, but obviously food excessively high in sugar is never going to be good for one's health. I know we can eat these things in moderation, most people, and it's fine, but some people don't eat them in moderation, and myself included. I am known to gorge excessively on food that's not necessarily good for me, and partly a lot of that probably is due to the availability of it, which is partly brought about by the relatively cheap cost in this country of junk food. So that's just what I was thinking about. I'd like to hear what anybody else would think about that. So I'm suggesting maybe we have a tax on high sugar, or at least refined sugar, and bad quality food, which we know is bad for our health, particularly in excess, and maybe the government helping to subsidise organic fruit and veg. So I don't know what people would think about that. I mean, some people eat meat as well, some people don't. I know there are some vegans and vegetarians that watch my channel, which is a very welcome thing. But if people are going to eat meat, I would say that it is better that people would eat organic free range meat other than factory farm meat, due to the animal welfare issue and the health issue. That's just one thing I'm thinking of. Now, okay, on a less serious note, I had a visit from my uncle, and he has brewed some of this delicious home brewed beer. Look at that. Obviously I've drunk some of it already. I'm not a big drinker at all. In fact, I very rarely drink, but this is a half pint, or at least was. I'm going to have a nice pint of beer. Tastes nice. Very sort of almost fruity taste, if that makes sense. Okay, so just a few little points there. Must apologise if I've not been, you know, responding to people's messages so much recently on my YouTube channel. I really do enjoy talking to my viewers, but I've been so busy with work recently. But the good news is come the end of the week, I've got 5 days annual leave, so I intend to catch up, do a lot of work around the garden. I need to drastically sort out these tomatoes. I mean, look at that. Got lots to do, and hopefully I'm going to be uploading some videos with a few different things. And any questions, feel free to ask. Take care, and we will speak soon.